Hi Cancer, this is your June 20th through June 26th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. So I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have Temperance, clarified by the Fool. We have the Lovers, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Six of Swords with the Sun and the Empress. And we also have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini or a Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a bit complicated, to be honest with you, Cancer, but here's what I see. I see 3 different scenarios here. In scenario number 1, if you at some point in the past got out of a failed relationship or marriage, perhaps you've been healing from that, you've been recuperating, you've been putting yourself back together, and now with this new person, when they show up in your life, you'll think to yourself, you know what, I think I've spent enough time by myself, I think I'm fully healed now, I think I can give this person a chance, right? So that is scenario number 1. In scenario number 2, perhaps you're not healing from anything, but the way this person is going to come towards you the first time around is going to be incorrectly. And you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't think I want to have anything to do with this person. And then if that's the case, if that's your situation, then this person will go back to the drawing board and they will come back to you correctly this time around. And then you'll say, okay, so this looks better. Now you mean business. Let's give it a shot. In scenario number 3, you could be dealing with 2 different suitors, right? And perhaps originally you wanted to go with another person, and then this person will step up their game, and you'll change your mind, right? And you'll be like, I changed my mind. I think this person is actually better, and I'm going to give this person a chance. All right, Cancer, so yeah, those are the 3 general scenarios I see for you. What's really good about this situation here is that you're definitely moving towards a commitment. And by the way, I'm not going to do an extended for you because we do have this Ten of Cups right there in the middle. We have the Empress, we have the Sun. There's definitely a commitment coming up for you. It all depends on your situation, how it starts, but the end result is still the same. That Ten of Cups in the middle. The Ten of Cups is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's the happily ever after card. It's a family card. So if having children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. So let's talk about this a little more, right? The first card that came out is Temperance. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but Temperance could be interpreted as a card of healing. So for those of you who are still, got out of a relationship at some point in the past, you've been healing, right, from that. And with the Temperance could also be, you see how that deity or an angel pouring liquid from one cup to another, and that motion always reminds me of a 2 of Pentacles. That could be you weighing all your pros and cons in regards to this particular individual if you're dealing with just one person, or if you're dealing with 2 people, you're like trying to figure out which of the 2 people you want to move forward with. I hope that makes sense, right? The Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. This is a card of a wounded warrior, or this is a card of somebody who doesn't trust another person or another situation they're dealing with. So that could be you because you're still healing, or you have been healing from a failed relationship or marriage, or this is your initial reaction towards this person, perhaps because, like I said, they are not going to come towards you correctly, and you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to give you a chance. Why don't you go back to your drawing board and rethink your strategy? And they will, right? So once that happens, they come back, and then you'll decide to give them a chance. The Nine of Wands could be you feeling this way towards this person originally, right? If you're dealing with 2 people, and your initial response is going to be, no, because I want to go forward with another person, right? So I hope that makes sense. 3 scenarios. Temperance is clarified by the Fool. The Fool is taking a leap of faith. And the Fool is also a card of letting go of something, right? So some of you are done healing and you're letting go of that memory, of that pain, and you're deciding to move forward with this person, right? Because you think that you're completely done healing, and it's time for you to, fall back in love with a new person, right? For others of you, the Fool, this is you giving this person a chance. No matter what the situation is, in the other two scenarios, you're going to give this person a chance, right? They could come back to you with a new upgraded offer, and that's when you're going to give them a chance, or they will eventually win if you're dealing with two different people. We have the Lovers, the next card that came out. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. So for those of you dealing with two people, you're choosing this person, right? The Lovers is an amazing card. In my opinion, it's one of the best, if not the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people, right? This is a soulmate card. It's a card of a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. It's clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about love, genuine, authentic love, right? And that's why you're moving forward with this person, because they will show you, they will prove you that they'll restore your faith in love, basically, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Six of Swords with the Sun and the Empress. The Six of Swords, this is it's a great card. A lot of people don't understand the full meaning of the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is always good news. The Six of Swords is always an improvement card, right? And the Six of Swords is a card of moving forward. So for some of you, this is you. Your life is about to get better because you're finally done healing, and now you're moving towards love. You're getting out of that energy, moving towards a happier energy. And for some of you, it's simply you're moving forward with this person, right? The Sun, the next card over, is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, success, happiness, and feeling on top of the world. That's the way this person is going to be making you feel. And the Empress, the last card that came out, I think that's you, Cancer. That is definitely you. This person is putting you up on a pedestal. They are treating you accordingly, like the Empress, like they're supposed to treat you, right? And the Empress is also a person who is expecting a baby, by the way. So yeah, if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form. And in my spreads, the Empress usually talks about moving forward. It's usually a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. And that's exactly what's happening here. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're definitely going to be committing to this person. But how this situation starts, how it starts to form and unwind, all depends on your personal situation. I'm not going to do an extended because that will be a waste of time. It's a great, awesome spread. We've got quite a few major arcana cards. They are all amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. We have the Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Cups. Amazing. Just amazing, Cancer. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Unlike the new love spread that we just did, I don't know if you watched it or not, this is a very straightforward spread. I didn't even have to clarify anything. Basically, in a nutshell, this spread is about you having options. Okay, the Seven of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of options, multiple options, right? You see how there is a person, actually a silhouette of a person looking at all those cups. Those cups represent different options. The Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of a choice, right? The Eight of Swords in the middle, this is a card of somebody who is stuck and trapped in their own thoughts. So yeah, you'll be thinking about which of the two houses you want to buy, which of the two vacation destinations you want to pick, which of the two cars you want to purchase, right? These are just examples. Whatever choices you have, you'll know what they are. With the Ace of Swords right next to the deck, this is you making that decision. The Ace of Swords is the word yes. Yes, let's buy that house. Yes, let's go to that vacation destination. Yes, let's buy that washing machine. You get the idea, right? So Options is something good to have. Alright, so with the Ace of Swords, you guys will figure it out. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Chariot clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, and we also have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cancer, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to call it a 50-50. You know, some of you will decide to give this person another chance. Others of you will not. And whenever a situation like this comes out, that means you'll be okay either way. Truly. Okay. So we got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Most likely an Earth sign trying to make a comeback, trying to get back into good graces. Right? The Knight of Pentacles means that they thought this offer through, so they will literally have a plan of action. They'll say something like, you know, in a month from today we'll move in together, and then we'll do this, we'll do that. They will literally have a plan with the Knight of Pentacles. It's a good plan, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles is the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious knight out of all four knights. So, yeah, perhaps you will consider it. The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a crossroads, so that's what you're going to be facing. Right? We have the Chariot, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The Chariot is your personal card, Cancer. And it's your major arcana card. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially your major arcana card. That means you're definitely the one in charge. And the Nine of Pentacles with the High Priestess are confirmation of the fact that you're in charge. The Nine of Pentacles, it's a single person card, but at the same time, this is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is doing good, right? So you don't necessarily need to go back to this person. You're doing good without them. However, some of you will still consider, because like I said, this is a serious offer. And perhaps this person knows that they've got their work cut out for them, and that's why they're coming back with such a serious offer, because otherwise you wouldn't even bother considering, right? The High Priestess, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles with the Chariot, this is your own intuition. So yeah, at the end of the day, it will all come down to that. It'll all come down to your own intuition, Cancer. But again, like I said, you'll be okay either way. If you decide to give him a second chance or not, you'll be fine. Okay? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer, this week. We have the Five of Swords, we have Justice, we have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a very specific reading. This is a victory spread. And it's not only a victory, it's a victory at any cost. Okay? And it could be a court order. You're winning in the courts if you've got a lawsuit going on. Or perhaps you're going to be quitting your job. And you're going to slam the door on the way out. And you're going to slam it so loud that the whole building will hear it. Right? And you'll definitely feel good about it, right? So the Five of Swords, the first card that came out, this is a card of an ugly fight. This is a card of a separation. And this is the type of separation, like I said, when people slam doors on the way out, right? It's also a card of victory. But the thing about the Five of Swords, it's a victory at any cost. That type of victory. Justice in the middle, it could be a government organization or literally a court. Right? So you could be winning a lawsuit. Perhaps your lawyer is really good, or you could be a lawyer winning a case. Or justice, you know, if you quit your job, then justice is paperwork, right? So you're getting out of there and you're getting paperwork done because of that. Then we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a victory card, just like the Five of Swords, but the Six of Wands this is how you're going to feel about it. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel like you've won. You're going to feel like that was the right thing to do, right? That justice is on your side with the Six of Wands. And the Fool on the bottom of the deck, this is you, you know, feeling free now. Now, if you won a case in court, then you feel like, yay, you can do whatever you want now. Or If you quit your job, you could be starting a new job, or perhaps you quit your job and now you're going to be doing, you're going to be fooling around a little bit for a little while before you start a new job. This is the thing about the Five of Swords. You got to be careful, because this is when people bulldozer over other people, and that could come back and bite you in the butt at some point in the future. So just don't overdo it. That's my advice for you. But this is definitely a victory. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the Hangman, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords clarified by Justice, and we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the work, business, and finances spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. This is a different deck, but we got a couple of repeat cards, the Five of Swords with Justice, right? So yeah, what you're not expecting is either a victory in court or victory if you're dealing with a government organization, or what you're not expecting is perhaps you're going to decide to quit your job and walk out and slam the door on the way out. That's what this whole spread is all about. The Five of Pentacles in the middle, perhaps you've been feeling this way at your existing job. You feel like you're left out in the cold, you're miserable, you feel like this is a dead-end job, or perhaps they were supposed to promote you and they didn't, they were supposed to give you a raise and they didn't, and they came up with a BS excuse, and that's the way you've been feeling. And at some point during the week you're going to decide, you know what, screw you all. I'm out of here. And yeah, you're getting out. Or perhaps if this is a court, if this is a lawsuit, perhaps you thought with the Five of Pentacles you were going to lose, and you were preparing yourself for that loss, but at the last moment your lawyer pulled it off, right? Your lawyer pulled it off, okay, and you've won. This is still a victory, okay, a victory at any cost. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.